Hey, what's up, guys? It's Big Marv, and welcome to Funnel Fridays. Today, we're going to be building a couple funnels for my friend Hilda. She's been rocking with me for a while. We did a sample giveaway. We've got her list to over 10,000 subscribers. Now, we're going to be retargeting that audience and hitting them with some ads, some funnels to buy her products directly. So, today, we're going to be building the funnels out for that. Just give me a minute, let me get logged into everything, and we'll get these funnels built. Tell me how y'all's Friday's going. How's everybody doing today? My week's been fantastic so far. Just got back from a trip. Took my little boy down to California to Legoland, and yeah, it was great. It was for his birthday. He's been asking about Legoland for a while, so we've made that happen for him this year. Alrighty then. Boom, 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 boom. Nobody's joined yet, so I'm just taking my time. Alright, so we got it. So let's check it out. So I want to show you guys the funnel that we've been running for. So whenever you're running traffic to a Facebook pixel, you have to always supply traffic to the pixel. I call this seasoning the pixel. A lot of guys call it seasoning the pixel. You can call it warming up the pixel. You call it whatever you want. But the point is, you need to have an evergreen funnel. That's a funnel that you keep ads on, even if it's a small budget like $5 or $10 a day, to where you're always sending new traffic to your pixel. Because when you go run follow-up ads and retargeting ads to retarget those same people, the more people in your pixel, the bigger your retargeting audience. So this is the funnel that we've been running, and we're still running at a $5 a day budget to build up the pixel. And like I said, so far we've gotten over 10,000 hits onto our pixel. Well, 10,000 subscribers to our list, so I mean it's much more actual traffic to the pixel. But it's a very simple funnel. We're giving away you get a 7-day sample pack for $5 with free shipping. Before we were doing it just for free, not $5 anything, just free, and then that's how we got the 10,000 subscribers so quickly. So then we had to start charging, and orders are still coming in, the pixel's still firing, things are still good. So now we're going to be building product funnels, because she sells all of these different products. So we're going to build a funnel around that. Give me a second, let me need to grab some info. Alright. If I can get my copy and paste to it. Alright, so this is one of the things she's doing for me. So we're building out a couple of funnels. So today I'm going to be building out this funnel here. is for this serum, and we're going to be bridging it over to that product. But something else that we're working on is a follow-up sequence. So for each of her 12 products, I had her write a draft email that I'm going to go into MailChimp and plug it in as an autoresponder sequence. Because remember, the key to every funnel is your strategy, your automation, and your follow-up. That's how you're going to get people to keep coming back and buy your products. Because once they join your list, they're just getting to know you. You got to get them to know, like, and trust you before they're going to actually buy your products. So what I'm doing here is I'm getting them to opt into the list, and then we're going to send them the automated emails over the course of a month. It's 12 different emails, and it's about each of her products. So I'm going to be plugging the products, and over the next month we'll be building out a funnel and a bridge funnel to each of these products. So in those emails, we just plug the funnel. And since she has over 10,000 subscribers, you can only imagine, like, we're going to get a percentage. So even if we only got 10% of the 10,000 to convert, that's 1,000 people buying our products. So just keep in mind, that's why you want an evergreen campaign that's always running traffic, always getting you opt-ins. That way you build that list, because you always want to follow up. You always want to have the ability to follow up with them. That's why you wouldn't want to just run traffic to this website, because there's no way to track them. Whereas when you send them to a funnel, it's like the only way you're getting to the next page is if you give me some information. Let's get into the funnel building. So we're selling a product, and then I'm just going to do, I always do video sales letter. Okay, I'm going to delete these pages because I don't need them. Okay, and then I'm going to name the funnel. So this is going to be luminescent serum. This would be the first step you do at any funnel, is go through and name it, so you have proper paths, proper page names, and everything. The last thing you want is a bunch of generic content. Alright, and the next thing we're going to do is we're actually going to go to her product site and check out the serum and hack the site to make the funnel.
No Photoshop, no digital manipulation. This is my new skin. When I first started using a product, I was a little bit skeptical. I've been using a lot of face products throughout the years.
It's a good, quick, to the point video.
I started noticing in 2 weeks a total difference in my skin. I was getting compliments. I noticed it, so I would totally recommend this product to anybody.
Alright. So, what I'm looking for here is I'm looking for a headline, you know, something that's going to stand out and hook our audience. So when I'm reading through here, you know, they talk a lot about flawless skin. So this is the actual thing that we're promoting, is the cellular rejuvenation serum. And so we're diminishing the look of fine lines and wrinkles. And so what I'm going to use as a headline is this, and then as a sub-headline. Because remember, with your headline, you got to identify the need of your audience and then meet the need with the sub-headline. So, alright, and then we're going to put a spot for that video. Alright, so let's get that video uploaded. I don't even know if I fucking spelled that shit right. Alright. Now let's look for some more on here that we can promote with it. I'm gonna say redefine. I'm not gonna do that. Turn the margin down so it's not such a big gap. And then let's do this. Alright, so this is gonna be if the headline hooks them and what they read here hooks them, then in the video and they like what they see, then they'll go ahead and click buy now and it'll open up the pop-up, and then that's where we'll show them the product and have an order form where they can buy. But for those people who aren't going to buy off the jump, we're going to go a little bit more into the product. Alright. So let's grab some more. I'm going to make these bullet points here. I'm going to change those check marks to something else. Let's see. This is one of the things I like about ClickFunnels so much. Like, we're only 20 minutes into building this funnel, and we've almost got a complete product ready to go to send traffic to. So I don't know if you guys like saving time, but I personally love saving my time when I can. So when I see a platform such as this, where I'm just saving hours and hours of time just by utilizing this platform, I'm going to go with that every time. Alright, so let's see. Stock photo from AliExpress, I'll take it. Give me a second here. MRD pros. Oh, yeah. Yeah, these will be saved in the group, so you'll be able to watch it whenever. I also put them on my YouTube channel. Thank you, I appreciate it, dude. Billy Jean is the man. He's what helped me start this whole journey. I did, as he said, I found my niche. I fell in love with funnels, and this is what I do. Alright, so now that that's complete, yeah, ClickFunnels, I mean, you can use funnels for any business. I don't care what product or service that you have. Create a post in my group, Big Marv's Funnel Hackers, and tell me a little bit about your business, and I'll create a video for you giving you a couple different strategies that you can use with funnels to get started. Because, I mean, a sales funnel is literally just a tool to drive your target demographic to your product or service. So I can help you find a way or a strategy using funnels to get people to your product or service. Alright, so SEO metadata, that's what people are going to see when you share the link and stuff, so we're going to go ahead and update that. Alright, and then the author is going to be Hilda Rusk. Then, of course, the social image is going to be your logo. Boom, so that's done. And then the last thing we're going to do, obviously, is we're going to do integration. So if they opt in, we're going to get them into our MailChimp account. We're going to add them to the Jewelese list. As you can see, we got 10,000 subscribers now. It's crazy. It's funny because she called Jewelese to let them know that she needed 10,000 samples. And they were just like, how the fuck did you get 10,000? What the? You know, it's something that they haven't heard of. So that was fun. Alright, so now let's go ahead and design this pop-up. The pop-up is going to be short and sweet. I'm just going to just say, let's see. Yeah, I'll just do this. Do a headline. A subheadline. Let's do Roboto. Alright, and then let's do this. Yes and no. There's different websites that you can subscribe to, but like I've just done it so much that I can tell if it's a stock photo. You know, so if I search for luminescence, if you go to images, it tells you the source, right? So you can see this is from Amazon. So if it's a stock photo like that, I mean, you can find it. But if it's like this is wellness for like, so this is somebody's personal image, so I wouldn't use something like this. You know, then there's things like PNG tree, I think it's called. Yeah. So you can pay for places like this, where you just get a monthly subscription and you get tons of PNGs that you can use. Then of course there's Adobe Stock. I mean, there's all kinds of places to get images on the internet when you don't have it. Obviously, as time goes on, you're gonna want to start creating your own, but especially right in the beginning, you know, you might not have the eye for it. You don't do it, whatever. Like me, it took forever to start getting comfortable in front of the camera. Now I have my smartphone, my iPad, I got equipment, and you know, you just grow with your company. So you start out with finding some stock images, and then as you use your product and service, maybe you'll hire a photographer, get some pictures made when you got the capital, get some videos made, because video is really the key. I'm going to just do the two-step order form, and then we're going to say show step 1. Instead of where to ship book, we're going to say where to ship product. And then you can change the button color. And then I'm going to add our logo, not a headline, image. Yeah, all of my clients are either product or service based. Like some of them are product, but most of them are service. I help people with personal brands. Like myself, I'm a service based business. I run an agency where I build funnels and do marketing plans and things like that for businesses. So I teach my own strategies, and then I have a handful of people on retainer where I'm helping them build their own agency or learn how to provide their services. So because most of my clients that are service-based business, if providing funnels and marketing isn't the service that they provide, or maybe they provide marketing or super good at Facebook ads, but they don't really know how to build funnels and stuff, and I believe the two go together. So they'll hire me to be like their dedicated funnel builder and their dedicated strategist while they handle all the Facebook ads or while they handle all the client communication or while they handle this or that. You know, I my angle of pitches, let me be your IT guy that handles all the back end automation, email, funnel builds, and things like that, so you can focus on creating content and catering to your business. Because to run a successful business like this, a service business, you have to get people to know, like, and trust you. And how do you do that? By providing this front end content. So if you take a look at my Big Marv page, I do a lot of these free live training videos, and I do a lot of trainings on different things. I provide reviews, and so that's all my free front end value that I'm providing. And then I walk people up my value ladder when they want the one-on-one help from me, or when they want to just have my team build and do it for them. And so if you have a service-based business, you're going to want to start creating videos and content and writing value posts daily on your page. Get a group or something together like my Big Marv Funnel Hacker group, and just start catering to your community. Whatever it is that you teach or provide, you create a bunch of front-end value, get people following you, and then they'll start naturally paying for your services because they know, like, and trust you. The page is Big Marv, yeah, BIGMARV. Alright, so that is done. Let's take a look at the funnel and see how it's looking.
No Photoshop, no digital manipulation. This is my new skin.
And see, it's a quick, easy video that shows about the product.
I started noticing in 2 weeks it told.
Oh yeah, I run a lot of Facebook ads. Again, most of what I do is I'm coaching. So if you, okay, I have my inner circle. It's my paid membership group. That's where I have people that will provide their funnels and their ads, and I'm providing the strategy and actually building the campaigns and showing them how the Facebook ad manager works and how to get the best out of your ads. Most of them have smaller budgets, so most of my strategies are around helping businesses or people that are just getting started trying to figure it out, so you can get it figured out with a smaller budget but still succeed. It just takes a little bit more time and effort on your part. Alright, so that looks good. I know one thing I need to do is hide the order bump on that order form. Alright, now let's add the product. Alright, and then fulfillment email, if you don't delete this stuff out of here, it will send out this automated email to your group. You don't want to do that. Email integration, you can integrate them with a list. So if you create a list in MailChimp just for buyers, you can add them there. And then shipping, that's if you, oh shit, I didn't mean to close out of that, damn it. And shipping is if you have it linked to like Shopify store, ShipStation, or whatever, it will automatically submit the order into your backend for fulfillment. Alright, and then whenever you create a product, ClickFunnels always generates this thank you page, because if you want, you can send people to a thank you page. So what I do is I just select the template and immediately delete the funnel step, because I have a thank you page here. I don't need this extra step to send them to. Yeah, just shoot me a message and we'll set something up. After I just gotta finish up this live show, I have an open afternoon, or we can talk sometime next week. Alright, and the thank you page is going to be short and sweet. It's going to say order completed. We're going to update the font. And then we're going to get rid of this access purchase because they don't need to access the thank you page. And then we're just going to ditch this. And then we're going to add a social share. Alright, and I haven't created the domain for this yet, but we will have a custom domain that will update there. And then I'm going to add a 3-column row and then say You always want to plug your social media links on the final page. Gives people an opportunity to follow you and build up your following that way. You can just send it to my Big Marv page. You can, if you go to my page, Big Marv, you can shoot me a message there. I don't want you to have to put your phone number on my public page. You can, I have it enabled to send me private messages. In this row, we're gonna make it 60. Alright, and then these images. I believe I even already have some social media images on here. Maybe not. Alright, so I'll just upload some new ones. What is it? Awesome. Yeah, we'll jump on the phone and we'll figure out a strategy or something for you to use immediately. Awesome. West Coast over here too. I'm in Oregon State. Alright, so these images I'm going to be getting her linked, so let me see. Alright, and so you just go to the image and you see link URL, you erase the hashtag and put your link there. Let's send them to a new window instead of replacing this window. Alright, so now let's do the SEO metadata. I'm just going to say thank you. Alright, cool. So that is done. Now I'm just gonna send it to her and see what she did. Alright. So now let me show you guys what I meant by a bridge funnel. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually clone this section so I can reuse it. Save, so you can save sections. We're going to name this Lumen Essence 1. And then I'm going to save this one as Lumen Essence 2. Alright, so now that that's saved, alright, so now I'm going to create the bridge funnel using the save section. It's another thing. Remember, I always say ClickFunnels saves you a ton of time. Watch how fast I create this next funnel just because I was able to save those sections. So this one, I'm going to do generate leads. It's just going to be a squeeze page funnel. I mean, I guess it could be a bridge funnel, but either one of them will work. This is just going to be a one-page funnel. Because the strategy we're doing here is I'm going to send them to the product funnel initially, so they can take a look at the funnel and maybe buy the product directly from the funnel. Then I'm also going to split test sending them to the bridge, to where they go here to the funnel, find out some information on it, and then go to the site for purchase. And then the last one I'm going to do is I'm going to just run a Facebook ad sending them directly to the store link. And we're going to see how well out of those 3 strategies convert, and then whichever one converts the best, obviously we're going to run with that one. So I'm going to delete this section, delete this logo, delete this section. Alright, and then we're going to go add section, my sections, luminous 1. Okay, then we're going to add another section here, just a blank one, to give us a line break. And then I'm going to add luminescence 2. Boom. And instead of opening the pop-up, I'm going to set it to submit, oh no, give me a second. We're going to go into a website URL, sorry. And then Hilda's, we're going to go here, and we're going to go direct, we're going to grab the link that goes directly to the luminescence. And I don't know why this one is not fucking setting. Alright, there it goes. Define your standard. Finish. Define lines and wrinkles with this incredible rejuvenation.
That's some days we like.
Fuck
It's
yeah.
a little weird, but it works.
Nice. My son went across the street to a garage sale today and picked himself up a new bike. And the lady was so nice, she gave it to him for free. Just needed to lube up the chain, and I think she's good after that. But he paid her $1 for it because he wanted to give her something. Alright, so now let's save this and preview it. So now they get the same information and they can buy now, and it will take them directly to here where they can buy. And you can see $137.95, and if they get Junie's preferred pricing, then they'll actually save some more, but it promotes that. So we'll run traffic to both of these funnels and see which one performs better. Do people like being redirected and buying from the website, or do people like having the option to buy right inside the funnel? I believe the funnel is going to perform better, but you know, people lie but numbers don't. So until we put some actual numbers to it, we can't tell what's going to perform the best. Now, the last thing I need to do, and I usually do this first, is rename the funnel. So this is going to be Lumen S Bridge Funnel. And the big Marv category, since the funnel I built. And then we'll say Lumen S Bridge. Now, something else you can do on a bridge is you put in like an email address input field, and that's something we're going to be split testing. Also, I'm going to create a variation of this step, and I'm going to show you that here in a second. So now I'm going to create a variation. We're going to duplicate this one, and then I'm going to call it Lumen Essence Grid. God damn it. You can't have spaces in the paths, so make sure you remove the spaces and use dashes. Alright, so here I'm going to do this, and what we're going to do is say find out how you can get yours today. And we're going to say learn more. Give it an icon. And then what we'll do is we'll add an input field. And we'll say email. Get rid of some of this margin. We'll add some margin here just to even it up. Alright. Well, that's good. We don't mention any prices down here, so we'll say more. Icon. And since we want them to input their email address, what we're going to do is I'm going to go here to this, grab the CSS info. And you just grab this. And you make this link. So now when they click on it, they will bring them up here to the email box. So we'll save. And then settings, say integrations, so we can add them to that list. Alright, and then this, instead of going to our URL, we're submitting the order, but let me go ahead and copy this URL. We're going to change it to submit the page, because it has to submit the page for the email to go into your autoresponder. But what we're going to do is go to general, and then on submit, go to, and then we're going to put that link in there. So whenever somebody puts in their email and opts in, it will actually direct them to the proper place. Alright. So now let's preview this. Trigger on exit, don't show on exit. Alright. And then we'll just close out of that. Do that again. Alright. I'll put my email in there. Let's see if it takes me to the right place. Boom. Alright, cool. So now we have the bridge funnel set up. So, like I said, we're going to run traffic. And so, once you have a page variation like that, so remember, we have one with email and one without email. And we're going to see if people like giving us their email or if they don't like giving us their email. We're going to be able to track the clicks and, most importantly, be able to track those people with our Facebook pixel. So now let me show you how we do that. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to the pixels. And you'll see here's the pixel here. So far we've had 27,000 page views, 9.7 thousand review and content, and over 11,000 leads. So we're going to continue to use this pixel so we can keep building it up. So you grab the code here, tracking code, and then the trigger is going to be view content. and that goes in the footer code. So we'll save that, and we'll do the same thing on the page variation. Alright, so now that's done. Now let's go ahead and install the pixel on the product funnel. Alright. So on the landing page, because all of these triggers work on page load, so on the landing page they're viewing content, but on the thank you page, if they've reached the thank you page, that means they've purchased something and we've generated a lead. So what events we're going to put here is, first we got to install the actual pixel. Right, and then in the footer, we're going to put purchase for $137.95 USD. And then we're also going to do generated a lead. You don't need these extra scripts, so we're just going to do this so it runs it as one script. And then we also viewed content. Alright. So we'll save that. And how this helps is whenever, so initially on Facebook, so like I was telling you guys, we have an evergreen funnel, right? And this is her sample funnel that we're just running traffic to reach people and get leads. And she's paying $15 a day. And so what I'm going to actually do is probably change this from a lead campaign to we're going to go with view content. Here we go. Alright, we'll publish that. And we're also going to turn down the budget because the budget's going to go to $5 a day, just so we can keep building up traffic to that pixel. Okay. And then we'll be building up a second campaign in here to run traffic to this, because whenever you run campaigns, when you do a traffic campaign to build up the pixel, then you come back and you run another campaign to do the different conversions based off events. So as you saw, I just set the conversion to do view content instead of leads, because it's been a while since we've gotten leads from that sample. So I'm going to warm it back up by just doing the view content trigger. So that was it for today's episode of Funnel Fridays. Again, we're gonna go. We are doing a product funnel and a bridge funnel, and then I'm gonna be creating a Facebook ad to run traffic to those funnels and split test them and see which one performs the best. If you guys have any questions, comments, or concerns, if you have a funnel like this, you want me to review it for you, just leave a comment, message me. You know how to get in touch with me. This is Big Marv. Thank you guys for watching. One love.